Hello, is that your car there? Do you know the Chinese are watching us right now since the pandemic? I know it's got one somewhere. You know it's got a camera. It's watching you. We are being sold down the river by the Chinese. They are wanting to take over the world.
西方的反华宣传到底有多恐怖？一位英国的大妈，仅仅是面对一台普通的中国汽车，却表现出强烈的反感。在她眼里，中国汽车正在随时监控全世界，中国正在试图控制全世界。在西方媒体长年累月的洗脑下，我不得不承认，原来很多西方民众已经失去了独立思考的能力。让我们来看这个大妈是如何评价中国的。
Hello, is that your car there? This one, this car here.
Yes, sir. This is my
Is that your car?
Yes, sir.
You know that's a Chinese brand.
Yes, sir.
You know it's Chinese.
Yes, sir.
I'm not a sir. BYD. BYD.
Yes, sir. This one is
BYD.
Yes, sir. This one is car for me, sir.
Yeah, so it's an electric, is it?
Yes.
Do you know the Chinese are watching us right now since the pandemic, and people like you are contributing to the world's global problem at the moment of being spied on, being tapped on, and being listened to by the Chinese. You know they want to take over the world. I want you to get rid of that car. I want you to get rid of that car. The Chinese are trying to take over.
Sir.
I'm not a sir. What are you laughing at? I'm not a sir. I'm a madam.
Sir. Okay, sir.
What?
I don't
What are you
understand
laughing at? It's not funny.
No.
The Chinese can take over. They want to finish the world. They want to end the world and get rid of all of us and take over. Do you know that?
Okay,
With all this AI thing and all these Teslas, but that brand there is Chinese. You've actually bought a Chinese car. Do you know they're quite dangerous at the moment? You know they're quite dangerous at the moment.
Or are you just
Chinese
going to talk?
What?
Can I please do talking, sir, or are you just going to talk?
No, I want you to get rid of that car.
Sir,
what are you laughing at?
Sir, I just get new car. Because sir, I get new car, and you're telling me to not get new car, but I got new car. This one don't matter if it's Chinese or not Chinese. Chinese, Japanese.
Well, you're okay
German,
that it's Chinese. Are you okay that it's Chinese? Are you okay that it's Chinese? Are you? Because I tell you what, you're selling us down the river. You know, this pandemic thing wasn't all, made up, malarkey. It started in Chinese, in that lab.
Sir, this one is bad.
Yeah, it did. The virus
What is going to happen, sir?
You're being spied on right now. See that car? It's got a camera right there. Right here. I know it's got one somewhere. You know it's got a camera. It's watching you, listening to you, record you, reporting everything you say and do. Do you know it is?
Sir,
and then AI are going to take over the world. AI are going to take over the world, and you're okay about that. They want to get rid of all humanity. You're okay about that. It's the devil's work. It's the devil's work. The AI, you're okay about that. You're laughing. It's not a laughing matter. No, it's not a laughing matter.
Sir, I think you've got disability inside your brain.
What? Disability? Are you insulting me now? Are you?
No,
Disability. Start using your brain, because I'm telling you, we are being sold down the river by the Chinese. They are wanting to take over the world, and we are really unaware. We're sleeping. We've got unconscious at the moment. We're sleeping. We're sleepwalking into a real problem. We're sleepwalking into the end of the world. I'm telling you now.
之所以这位英国大妈在面对中国制造时情绪会这么激动，我想接下来的这位加拿大省长能给我们窥探一些答案。在西方，就是这群掌握话语权的精英，为了政治私利，日复一日的在各种渠道把中国制造描绘成洪水猛兽。他信誓旦旦地恐吓公众，说只要连上中国汽车，就是连上了监听器。
What evidence do you have that these Chinese EVs would spy on Ontarians or listen to their phone calls?
The number one country for national security threat is China. And we know when you hook up your phone, they're going to be listening. Simple as that. And anyone who doesn't believe that is very, very naive.
By that logic, are you concerned about the Chinese-made phone in your pockets, or your iPhone is made in China? Are you concerned with that?
I'm concerned about cybersecurity and the threat of China. That's what I'm concerned about.
而接下来的这一幕才是整个闹剧最讽刺的。就在1个星期前， 加拿大总理卡尼刚刚前往中国进行贸易谈判，加拿大的省长前脚在大肆宣扬中国电动汽车安全威胁，卡尼后脚就为了真金白银的利益，跟中国签了一大堆电动车合作协议。这时什么间谍，什么监听，在巨大的经济红利面前，通通都成了可以抛弃的废纸。
Canada has agreed to allow up to 49,000 Chinese electric vehicles into the Canadian market, with the most favored nation tariff rate of 6.1%. This is a return to the levels that existed prior to recent trade frictions. But it's a return under an agreement that promises much more for Canadians. It's expected that within 3 years, this agreement will drive considerable Chinese investment in Canada's auto sector, creating good careers in Canada and accelerating our progress towards a net zero future and the auto industry of the future. And so I'm pleased today to announce that Canada and China have reached a preliminary but landmark trade agreement to remove trade barriers and reduce tariffs.
回过头来，我们再看看视频开头那位对着中国汽车瑟瑟发抖的英国大妈。说实话，看着她那副笃定中国车里藏着恶魔，正在监控全世界的样子，我一开始觉得挺好笑，但现在我只觉得悲哀。这位大妈并不是天生就反智，她只是一个可怜的受害者。她为什么会变成这样？正是被像那位加拿大省长一样的西方精英们日复一日的洗脑恐吓，才活成了这副草木皆兵的模样。加拿大省长一边在镜头前声嘶力竭说中国汽车是间谍是魔鬼，另一边却是总理满脸堆笑的跑去签字，要把这几万辆魔鬼请进家门。他们嘴上喊着主义，心里全是生意。这种操作我们太熟悉了，当他们竞争不过你的时候，就给你贴上安全威胁的标签，可一旦他们需要你的技术，需要你的市场来救命的时候，那些所谓的原则瞬间就变得一文不值。说白了，西方政客的反华宣传不过是他们无能的遮羞布，也是他们谈判桌上最廉价的筹码。但最让我感到气愤的是，他们一边享受着中国制造带来的便利，一边还要摆出一副高高在上的受害者姿态。如果那位加拿大省长真的这么害怕被监听，他完全可以把口袋里的 iPhone 扔了。作为摄政人员，自己都没有一点觉悟，所有中国组装的家里的微波炉、路由器，甚至自己孩子玩的遥控汽车都砸了，因为那里面可能都有中国的芯片或零件，随时可能侵犯他们高贵的隐私。今天的中国制造早已不是你可以随意切割的附属品，而是这个地球运转的血管和心脏。想完全避开中国制造，也许只能回到原始森林里去钻木取火了。这种既要吃中国饭又要砸中国锅的巨婴心态，真的可以消停点了。如果中国真的像西方宣传的那么神通广大，能通过每一台冰箱、每一辆汽车控制全世界，那只能说明一个问题：中国的技术已经处于另一个维度。说到底，这一连串的闹剧暴露的不是中国的野心，而是西方的焦虑。曾几何时，西方告诉我们自由贸易是普世真理，那是因为当时的他们有绝对的工业优势。而今天，当中国制造开始在质量、价格、技术上全面反超，他们却立马撕下面具，开始谈国家安全，开始谈脱钩断链。有太多被洗脑的民众，其实就是这种焦虑情绪下的牺牲品。但市场是诚实的，老百姓的钱包是诚实的。只要中国的汽车更好开、更便宜，只要中国的手机更好用、更先进，无论政客们如何上蹿下跳，无论他们贴多少张间谍的标签，都无法改变世界选择中国制造的大趋势。不如好好反思一下，为什么你们引以为傲的工业体系会沦落到今天这步田地？在这个凭实力说话的年代，靠泼脏水已经无法为西方泼出一个强大的未来。
Doesn't respect labor laws, that doesn't respect making cars environmentally friendly, with they basically making it with coal. They're heavily subsidized, totally against all the auto workers here in Ontario and across the country. This is not a good situation for the auto sector as a whole.
So what is it going to mean, do you think, for the future of the auto sector in Canada? And you had mentioned earlier this week that it could jeopardize the talks with U.S. President Donald Trump. What effect do you think it'll have?
Well, first of all, anyone who buys these cars, they won't be allowed to go to the U.S. Cybersecurity. I call it the spy car that they're bringing in, and they won't be allowed to get over there. And it's going to tick off the Americans that 80% of our autos are going down there. I believe that speaking to the auto sector, speaking to the supply chain as well. They were coming up with a collaborative agreement, but now throw China in here for what? They aren't going to manufacture here. So it's just a terrible, terrible, miscalculated decision by the Prime Minister.
Have you had a conversation with him since? And
No.
if you do get on the phone with him, what are you going to say?
I'm going to say the exact same thing. What I said right here. This wasn't thought out. No consultation at all. He always preaches partnership. This is anything but a partnership, and it's totally unacceptable that he's bringing in Chinese-made cars and that are totally subsidized. They're going to undermine every auto manufacturer here.
But canola, it was a trade-off for canola. You can see where the...
Number one, I don't believe in pegging one part of the country against another, one sector versus the other. We should be taking care of both. And good friends, closest ally, Scott Moe. I think it's great. That's fine. Along with our East Coast premiers on the lobster, but it's just really annihilated the auto sector. They start off with always saying 3%. Ask people in Brazil what happens to 3%, turns into 37%. Ask the people over in Europe when these Chinese subsidized spy cars are brought into their country. They're subsidized, and they undermine every single auto worker out there. I've had an opportunity, and I'll continue to talk to Lana Payne from Unifor. I'll be reaching out to all the auto manufacturers here and the supply chain folks. I've also spoke to a few of them.
You call these spy cars, but the only vehicles from China that are currently able to produce or be sold in Canada right now are Polestars and Teslas. Are those spy cars?
Well, I put it this way. I'll be very honest. I don't trust what the Chinese put in these cars, and I'm wondering if the Americans would allow them to integrate their social media and the internet on these cars. The answer is no, and I'm convinced they won't even be allowed over the border. So there's a reason, and the intelligence agencies here in Canada and in the U.S. I'm not speaking for them, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty nervous right now.
That's it. Thank you.